Alright, what is up, my youngins and lovelies? Or do I say it backwards? My lovelies and my youngins. There we go. I said it backwards, but y'all get the picture. So today we are back with part 2 of episode 3 of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy. Now, I want to say y'all get this video Tuesday or Wednesday, one of the two, because I want to go ahead and get more videos out for you guys. And so y'all will hear the game audio this time. It is unmuted. And then also, hopefully I don't lose any connection during this gameplay because it is storming outside, because today is Memorial Day. And so as y'all can see, I'm dressed all cozy, okay, hair wrapped up and everything. So with that being said, let me go ahead and turn the music back on for you guys. And let's just jump straight into it. So if y'all remember in last episode, we didn't get into the trial yet. So we're going to be getting into the trial today. So I think this is going to be just one whole part of episode 2. So this might just be the final part. I don't know if I'll do a part 3. I might just do it all together. But let's see. Okay, so October 18th, 10 a.m. District Court, court number 4. Alright, court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is important for anyone else to have committed this crime. Heinous crime. Alright, the evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Okay. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guided map here. Excuse me. I don't know why, but I always gotta sneeze whenever at the beginning of a video. But excuse me, y'all. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio. See? Okay. This here is the employee area. The actors did a run through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. Interesting. The victim, Jack Hammer. The defendant, Will Powers. And a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim Jack Hammer went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 o'clock p.m. The production staff came to Studio One to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was canceled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to that whole thing again? No, I got everything. I think I can probably remember that. Okay, so the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. Alright, so samurai spear. This spear was found stuck in the chest of the victim. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. That's what I want to know. What exactly did you see? Will the witness declare her name? My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please. Seems Edward has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names. Wendy Oldbag, dearie. So just, oh, here she go rambling. Objection. I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony. Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes. Yes, see, I was? What is that word? And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. Okay. Witness's account. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 o'clock when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then till 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 o'clock p.m. It was Powers. That man right there, and he was heading towards the studio. You saw the defendant then? Very well, let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Okay. I'm gonna press her first before I think of anything else, because I don't think I have really evidence for real. So I'm gonna just press her. Okay. What were they practicing? A run-through? They were working out a scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. They got the basics figured out by noon and were used to the afternoon practice. Okay. Rehearsal was supposed to start at 5. That's why poor old Hammer went to Studio 1 in the afternoon. So Powers was in his dressing room sleeping when he was supposed to be practicing. Talk about a laid-back hero. If there was a run-through in the morning, why did you only get there after noon? What errands did you run? What kind of errands? Oh, well, you know. What was the errands? Answer the question. Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers observing, you know. Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station? Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job. I'm not sure your boss would see it that way. Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Never missed one in all my years. Wow. I want to see a Steel Samurai run-through too. You could quit being the spirit medium and take up guard duty. Not a bad idea. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. The murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right?
Hold it!
2 o'clock, you sure? Sure as spit? Well, who was the man? Really? You should try not to get so excited at your age. It might strain something. Now, don't get your skivvies in all a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading toward the studio.
Hold it!
How do you know? So you saw Mr. Powers? That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, Sonny? Time to pull out the secret weapon. I'll say it again. It was him. How do I present this?
Objection!
Because how do you know? Let me get this straight, old bag. Or Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Tokyo. Miss Oldbag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. Edgeworth is fed up. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. Yeah. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. No one in this court is accusing you of that, Mr. Witness. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Nosy old man. Of course I have proof. Then show the proof. Like, what? Show the proof. The prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make known all the information in your possessions ahead of time. How's that to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Okay, so this is Gumshoe's fault, basically. Wow, old Winback has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's the gut. Let's hear about your proof, then. Okay, the man in the photo. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his legs. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? So he had sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. She's gotta be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Like, yeah, he sprained his ankle, but that doesn't mean that could possibly be him still in there. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess.
Hold it!
He broke a prop? Sure did. His own samurai spear. His samurai spear, the murder weapon. Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record. Okay, so samurai spear updated in the court record. The murder weapon of breaking the shaft has been knitted with duct tape. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad.
Hold it!
Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained? Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. That's the nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot? Okay. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers.
Hold it!
Still, you can't look at this and say it's Mr. Powers.
Objection!
Yes, but only Mr. Powers would have been dragging his leg. He has a point. It does seem quite likely that it was Powers. My nose is running. My bad, y'all. There's got to be more to this. I better keep pressing her.
Hold it!
Are you absolutely sure? So he's walking strangely because he was injured. It does look like he was dragging his foot. See? And you didn't trust me, whippersnapper.
Hold it!
Who's present at the run-through? Well, let's see. There was Powers, he's a still samurai. Then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate, and me. And what exactly were you doing? Observing. Just observing. What about the assistant? Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such. So she didn't see the run-through then. Okay, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. I think we've heard enough. Wait, I'm trying to figure this out. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there's one thing that bothers me, which is, where is this still samurai costume now? Right, cause like, actually, well, we couldn't find it. Oh, cause like, I'm pressing everything, and I'm like, I don't want to present any evidence, cause like, there's no evidence to prove at the moment that it's not him. So I'm like, she's not really giving me much information. We're looking though. Oh, it is thundering bad, y'all. I'm praying that I can get through this recording for y'all without internet problems. Okay. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the still samurai, yes. But we don't know if that's Powers. And it is clear that the person in still samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? I'm objecting to this. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows a still samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. Oh, she has another testimony. This is like, what, her third one? The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. True. The only person I saw go to the studio before them was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be this still samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Hold it!
Are you absolutely sure? Oh, quite sunny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all. Nobody suspicious looking, right? No one else went there? Are you sure? What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before 1? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if I had, I would have seen them.
Hold it!
Are you sure?
Objection!
The witness has answered the question, but she wasn't at the gate yet. Anyone going to the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, son. You let him have it, edgy boy. Edgy boy? Oh, Winbeck sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean. Oh, Winbecks have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. The time of our step is 2:30, right? Let me see something. Okay, that was taken at 2. The only person she saw, no one else went there. If they had, I would have seen. What am I missing?
Hold it!
How do you know that? Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective, and then after some rubbish about it being a secret, pal, he told me everything. I see Detective Gumshoe share his fellow officers' fondness for donuts. Let me check this. It's one of these two. I'ma try.
Objection!
No, that's wrong. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in the statement, Your Honor. Dang, I got that wrong. Okay. Okay, I don't think that won me any points with the judge.
Hold it!
Are you sure?
Objection!
I'm trying to figure out. The only person you saw go there, I'm confused. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. Does it have something to do with this photo?
Objection!
Okay, so it was the photo. Okay, hold on, cause I'm like, if you look at the map, I'm like, even though she locked the main gate, but if we think back in the last episode, there was like a vent that was open in the employee area. So, but it looks like it's the photo because I was genuinely confused. All right, look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, sir, Sunny. So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture. And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right, anyway. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Well, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 o'clock p.m., photo number 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 on October the 15th. Really, Sunny? Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2. The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? Order. The way I just said order just now. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not 1, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access to security lady herself. Oh, you watch your mouth, whippersnapper. But you did, though. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. I don't believe you. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to me. Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help? Huh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Some help you, Aria. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper. Something the matter, Miss Obed? That's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate? Someone other than the Steel Samurai? Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. I see. Your testimony, please. This is her 4th testimony. The other person. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos, record on the security computer, and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day. Miss Obag, this is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it. Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. I mean, me and you both. Okay. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos, record on the security computer, check them. Excuse me, y'all. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see? Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out what photo?
Hold it!
Well, who the heck was in that photo you erased? A fanboy. Fanboy? Still samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about what was there that day.
Objection!
Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate has been loose for a while. At least outside, and well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain. I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids. So on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What? Order. Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was a steel samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I think, is quite heavy. Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information, and no forgetting vital information this time. So, okay, there is so much going on. The fact that they just let that slide, though, is kind of crazy. Mr. Powers? Yes. Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So who was the steel samurai in that security photo? How should I know? The steel samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should... Oh, crap. Accidentally clicked it. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a steel samurai costume. So where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick, what are we going to do? First, we play for more time. We'll start talking to someone else that would conceivably have done this. Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sound like that. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studio was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Okay, let's calm down. Very well, Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, beware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who's obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right, as if the stakes weren't high enough. So who is this other person? Who's this person other than Miss Powers that could have committed the... Her? Security lady? It was the security lady. Wendy Oldbag. Who? The steel samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. Which she did. She was there. She was so adamant about being there. She said she was observant. She was watching her mind. She was watching Hammer. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Obad. What? Whippersnapper? Or, even though we know she most likely didn't do it, but hey, is this true Oldback? Oldback? That's Miss Oldback to you. Miss Oldback was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume. Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right here, Sherlock Holmes the second, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounced? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What's that supposed to mean? That's a first? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something. What's my move? Maybe that's my chance to take this the whole way. Press further. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldback's action of the day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too? Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler though. As you said, 2nd or 3rd grade, was it? That doesn't matter. But he would be able to fit in that costume. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy is not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Because of the costume. Oh, or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders day, whippersnapper? I have proof. Proof? Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could have not committed this. I don't know. This.
Take that!
Your Honor, the murder weapon was a samurai spear. The very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? Nope, she don't. She ain't got nothing to say. The windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy. What was her name? Something Oldbag, Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned. Wait a second. I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me? I'm talking. Oh great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not talk about? By whom? Huh? Is someone one of Israel? Well, testify. This is like the 5th testimony with Miss Oldbag. Hold on, y'all. Let me take a sip of this. This is literally her 5th testimony. Out of all the people that have testified before, she has the most testimony so far. And it's ridiculous. Like, girl, I know you old, but like, come on now. Alright, my lips were sealed. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination? Okay. Want to keep quiet about something? There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. No. Who was at the studio? Who was there? Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director? You should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. Go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head was falling over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but continue. They said they had nothing to do with this scene. Why though? Miss Obag, this is a trial for murder. I know that's silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side. So you got your bonus and you still talked? I think I've asked all the questions I have that. No, continue. Global Studios want to be quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with this scene. So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been to the studios that day. Why though? So they were actually in the studio. Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came. I'll kill this woman, I swear. Edgeworth is pissed off. I feel sorry for Edgeworth almost. She really left him hanging on this one. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Them? Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer for starters. The director. I should have known that it was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course. That's what that's about it. So what were these people? Blah, blah, blah. The director was an employer at Warner for run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and had a meeting. Where? Studio 2. The path where the monkey's head was falling over. Okay. I think right, Your Honor. We have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and producer and some big wigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hope that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Solbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. Poor Edgeworth. He going through roommates. I understand, Your Honor. This ends today's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. The court is adjourned. The court is adjourned. I said the court is adjourned. Okay. October 18th, 1:04 p.m. District Court. Defendant number 3. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Oh, really? It's nothing. He was talking to me, but okay. Oh, or should I? We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning at any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right. We'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks. Thanks, guys. I just feel so bad for him overall. Like, look at how sad he is. Okay, let's go ahead and save our progress. And we're gonna just jump straight into the trial, honestly. Alright. Ow. I hate when it just feels like something's stuck in your tooth. And then when you try to get it, it don't want to come out. Like, I don't feel nothing. But anyways, we're getting off topic. Alright, October 18th, Wright and Cole Law offices. Game, hello? Whew, what a day. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance? I guess it really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. The director and producer? Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios. Let's go to the studio. October 18th, 2:16 p.m. Global Studios main gates. No one's here. Right. Now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody, I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, in the guard station, look. She left her donuts. What? I wasn't gonna eat them. Sure you weren't. Okay. Ooh, the birds. Okay, let's go outside Studio 1. Hey, Nick. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial. So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. Alright, so let's go outside Studio 2. Alright. This is Studio 2? I thought so. It doesn't really look much like a studio, does it? No, that it does not. Hey, there's a trailer over there. It looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer. Are we sure this is a studio? Okay, let's do some examining. So I'm already noticing a problem right here. So let's examine that. There's some flowers here. Oh, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Okay. Okay. Let's look at the plate. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. What is it with steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steak. But something does seem out of place. What? I don't know. It just feels odd. I know what it is. Because if it's a T-bone steak, there's supposed to be bones. An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. Okay, then we have the van here. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Phoenix, you don't have a license? Nick, you don't have a driver's license? But look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? I can't believe he don't have a license. Okay. Let's move back outside. Studio 1. Let's go inside Studio 1. I don't really want to be in here. Yeah, it is a murder scene. I want to go someplace else, Nick. Girl, okay. Let's go back to the main gate. Anything in there? Anything important? The computer that runs the studio, security cameras. Looks like it's been turned off for the day. Okay. So, let's go. Back to Studio 1. Can we go inside the trailer at Studio 2? Let me see. Let me examine the door. Nick, let's go inside. You think it's okay? Oh, well, it's locked. Oh, shucks. Okay, so we can't go inside. So, let's go. I wonder if there's keys here. Let's see. Are there keys in there? Security guard station. This old bag looks like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk in there. Okay. I really wanted to check inside. Okay, let's go into the employee area. Because I was about to say, I really wanted to go in here. Okay, October 18, Global Studios, employee area. Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey. Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh. Don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Oh, Nick, what's going on with this laugh? Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork, some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right, I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. If you excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbad. Right. See you later then. Good luck with your investigation. I wonder if I take this off, because they said the little boy came here. If I take this off, so the fanboy they were talking about in the trial, he came in through that drain. So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey Nick. If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that was the idea. I feel kind of sorry for him though, don't you? Would you want to rip the grate off? Really, Nick? We can? Whoa, she's serious? Rip it open. Because he might know something. Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Hey, you know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes. Hi! There. That should make the kids happy. Things we do. Things we do for kids these days, y'all. Things we do. Okay, so... look at this plate again. The remains of the other day's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's T-bone on the plate spot as a steak. Okay. I don't think there's any. Is there anything else in the dressing room? This is where the still samurai costume was on the day of the murder. That's what Mr. Powers says, at least. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping. But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then. She's got a point. Okay, I know for a fact we looked at everything in here, so let's go back out. And let's go to studio, main gate. Oh, hello. Oh, you look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. Okay, let's talk to you. The studios. So how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area? Yeah, can you believe it? Let's talk about the family. Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular much. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in a prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director? More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? Okay. I wonder if I go back to outside of Studio 2, is anybody gonna be here? October 18th, Studio 2 entrance. This place is deserted. What the heck was that? Nick, what was that noise? Sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh, it's locked. What? Don't we have a key? No, but there's probably one in the guard station's main gate. Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. If they'll let us. Okay. Let's head back to the main gate. Okay. I need something from over here. Computer. I want the keys. Is there a way to get keys? Security guard station. I can see a computer that runs security cameras. Oh, please don't touch anything in there. The security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew. I really want the key to that trailer. Maybe next time. Okay. Let's go to the employee area. I really need to get in there, so okay. Let's go to the dressing room. What the? Who are you? Huh? Who are you? No, I ain't gonna try that. Huh? What is that? Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever. What? Why are we speaking in... How can you not know the great Sal Manella? I make I'm overstimulated. The lead shows The Still Samurai, my RTFC, read the film credits. Really? You're the Salmonella? I'm so sorry. You look so sorry. No, quite alright. Really, it's fine. Did he really just say ROFL out loud? Really? What is it? You know, on closer inspection. Yeah, hot. You sick? You know. Then he's slobbering. Hey, do you do a lot of cosplay? Cause that costume. Oh my gosh. Rock swords? What? Hey, you're drooling. Huh? Oh, buffer overrun. You've triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to The Still Samurai. Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. Oh my gosh. Pink Princess? Why is it gotta be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Tokyo? Maya, we really need to talk about cool. So let's talk to you. The day of the crime. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know who you are. That security lady told you about us, eh? That's right. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run through for an action scene in the morning. Me recording this after the day I had, I don't know. Then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. A T-bone steak, was it? Yeah. I hate missing out on food. Nick, what does suck-sores mean? No idea. Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon till after 4 with the producer and some big wigs from the network. Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. If he's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. Producer. About the producer who was at the meeting with you. Oh, you mean Dee Vasquez. She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary though. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it impossible for me to make The Still Samurai. You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 o'clock p.m. the whole time. The big wigs. Who exactly are these big wigs people keep mentioning? Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors. Also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension. Were all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately. They're all great-haired geezers. Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. Okay. Respectfully, I want to get away from him. Respectfully. Like... Oh, no. She's back. She's back. She's back. Talking about some... Aha! You again. How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost. Well, we can't... You know, I'm gonna leave that alone. You certainly got back to your post quickly. Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare Still Samurai costume. told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that? Mr. Powers is pretty tall. As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go. I guess I would rule out her being a murderer. Anyway, note this whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight or insult. You won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed. You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips. Starting now. 1, 2, 3. It's like too much. The fanboy. About that kid you said you saw. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious. The director. About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, I think she's losing it. Okay. We're just gonna... I'ma just scooch on by. Excuse me, ma'am. Okay, I'm guessing that's still locked, so let me go ahead and go back. Just go. Hey! Hey, wait! I'll bet he came in right through that drain. Hey, kiddo, what's your name, sport? Not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. Huh? But you are a kid. What a rude little brat. That's no way to talk to an adult. I don't see no adults here, hippie fashion chick. Hippie fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked. Gotta hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad. I'm Cody Hackins. Call me Kiddo again, and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer. So let's talk to the kid. Still Samurai. So you're a fan of Still Samurai? How dare you utter that name, evildoer? What do you mean? We're on the Still Samurai side. You can't fool me. Okay, then what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8? Ha, easy. Like some fries with that? Not bad, kiddo. Watch it. What are they doing? What happened? Say, you heard anything about the incident the other day? You were here, weren't you? Did you see anything? He what? He always, the Still Samurai always wins, always. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way am I telling you losers. What? Wait. Let me go. Okay, so we're gonna have to try and talk to this kid. This is gonna be interesting. We're gonna have to try to get something out of him. He's gone. We gotta get information. Huh. Something fell off the table when he bumped it on his way out. A bottle? Why was this sitting there? I wonder. Okay. Found on a table in the employee area, the label reads sleeping pills. Anyway, what was that kid saying? He saw everything. No, I'm not trying to examine. Go back. Okay. Let's move. Is he still in here? I'm good. I do not want to talk to him. I do not want to talk to him again. I'm good. Let me go back. Huh. Where's that old windbag? I offered her to leave her post. Hey! Nick, that was her. Stop! Whippersnapper? Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy. No. Did she get him? Uh-oh, she tripped. Oh, I thought she got him. Maya sure looks happy. Okay, so can we get the keys out of here? Hey, Nick. Now's our chance. Let's check out the guard station. Good idea. Oh, this is it, Nick. The trailer key. The keys to that trailer in Studio 2. We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick? Alright, so the key tag. So let's head there. Not gonna lie, the birds is loud in my ear. Alright, tweedledee, tweedledee. Let's go. Alright, I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. Open. Great, let's go, Nick. She seems eager all of a sudden. Well, you first, Nick. Ah, not that eager. She want me to go first. Alright, let's go into the trailer. October 18th, Studio 2 trailer. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to stay as hydrated as possible. I was going to eat my cake because I have a slice of cake beside me, but I don't want y'all to hear me eating in the mic, so. Alright. October 18th, Studio 2 trailer. Oh. Someone's in here. Names. Our names? We're WP's lawyers, and, I see. And who might you? Dee Vasquez, the producer. Dee Vasquez, she's quite beautiful. Phoenix, lock in, say focus. Let's talk to you. The day of the crime. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Ms. Vasquez? Script. Excuse me? Scripts. I'm looking for a script. A script? The Still Samurai, episode 13. I need it. Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. Don't tell me we gotta go find this for her. We're getting nowhere fast. So, you know what? Let me just go ahead and find it for her. Because I got a feeling that I'm not going to be able to talk to her unless we get that script. So, actually, you know what? No, let me try asking my questions again. Let's talk about Still Samurai. We'd really like to ask you about the Still Samurai. Miss Vasquez. It's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that. Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV. The nerve of her. Hey, don't get mad at me. The director. About the director. Salmonella, was it? What exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Okay. Nick? Are all people in the entertainment business this weird? It's starting to look like it. Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check? Yeah. Wait. Yes. If you see Manila, give him this. Why do we have to do your errands? I don't think I like her. Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. Alright, we'll give it to him if we see him. Alright, the memories bring me to the script for episode 13. Okay, let's move. Let's go outside. Main gate. And then employee area. Because he's in the dressing room. Here, I got this from the producer. Huh? Bring me the script for episode 13. Episode 13. Where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Uh-oh. My butt is it's pwned if I don't find it. Nick, It might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely have been. I agree. Okay, so let me go look for it. So out of Studio 1. Let's go to Studio 1. We're back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick, Nick. Is it over there? Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. The director, Maya. Take a look around that chair for me, would you? Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he left it somewhere? Aha! I found it, Nick. The script. Good work. Okay, let's go take this to her. Outside Studio 2. Right here. Go inside the trailer. And let me just give this to you. Here, we found it. Your script. Oh. Script handed to Dee Vasquez. She just ain't got no type of reaction. Girl, this silence. You're not gonna talk to us? Quiet. I'm reading. Just you hold on. What's the big deal? Who do you think you are anyway? And do you even know who we are? Powers lawyers. Right. Am I a suspect? No, it's just, well, no, but you wanted to know about the day of the murder. Yes, anything you could tell us would be a big help. You know there was a meeting here at noon. Yes, with the director and the people from the network. Correct. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio 1. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? The path was blocked. The path? They want me to look at the map. Oh my gosh. I'm not interested. But why does it have that open? Okay, it just had that open. Okay, the blocked path. On the date of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked. You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct? Mr. Monkey? The monkey with the broken head? Oh, right, that. What an original name. His head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Stuck in this trailer, stuck until after 4. Hammer died at 2:30. None of us could have gone to Studio 1. What? It's true. A crane came just after 3 to move the head. We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they'd be core about my story. But wait, what if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio 1. 2:30? Time of death? Very well. Come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time in ooks. 1 ook per hour. Ook, ook, ook. Always with the ooking. It is a monkey after all. Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. Nick, it stopped at 2:15. 2:15? That's right. This path was blocked from 2:15 to after 4. Therefore, we're innocent. Mr. Hammer died in Studio 1 at 2:30. See? Goodbye. Okay. What did we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished. Sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. Okay, let's go back to the main gate. I'm gonna drink my water this time. Alright. Back at the Wright and Cola offices. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. It's a little early for giving up, don't you think? Huh? You've got one lead. Mia? It's you. What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh wait, I guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What did you mean we have one lead? The boy, of course. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. Once? But no way am I telling you losers. I don't know. He didn't sound like he was going to help us at all. Y'all, I promise. Like, my energy, I've had a long day today. But we're gonna get through this episode. But, I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should go back to the studios. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks. Now I'm more worried than I was before. Okay. So we're back at the studio. Ooh, girl. She's tired. She out of breath. What's wrong? Whippersnapper? She's been chasing that boy this whole time. When I catch him, sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him. I got a hostage now, Whippersnapper. Hostage? What happened to the what happened to the boy? If I see him again, I'll lay him flat. My, what if I don't know lady? Director. Actually, I met with the director just now. Eh? My heart, I don't feel so good. Is she okay? Before I go, I'd like to visit the place where poor Hammer died. Right. She was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. What's this about a hostage? When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. He'll come back for this one. It's kind of hard to understand her with all that huffing and puffing. Phoenix, the hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we gave him that. Good idea. Miss Mulcahy might have. Oh. I'm catching that bird if it's the last thing I do. Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? Trade? I wonder. Let me give her this key card. Hey, that's a card. Studio 1? Right. A card key to Studio 1. I could visit poor Hammer. I like to visit. He's died. Whew. I was his fan. You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag? Studio 1 isn't my turf. You'll let me borrow? Borrow it then? If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to get into Studio 1. Give it to her. Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbag. Alright, card key went to Miss Oldbag. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having depths to no whippersnappers. You take this and we're even. Deal? What's this? A Still Samurai trading card? That sneaky kid dropped it. I figure it's pretty important to him, though. Thank you. I may have a use for this. This must be the hostage she was talking about. Alright, so some card added. Right, I'm off. Here she goes, hobbling off towards the studio. Alright, let's go to the employee area because I have a feeling the kid's there. I'm sorry if y'all heard that loud gulp I just did. Yep, I knew it. He's here. Hey, you, wait a second. Phoenix, was that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Hackins. I think he ran into the dressing room. Alright. He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you. Dang it. He's getting away. Come back. There, he's back. How does she... Hey there, would you mind helping us out? Please? I'm Cody. Hello, Cody. I'm Mia Faye. Nice to meet you. Yo! And I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked? Phoenix, you can take it from here. I'm not so sure I'm qualified. Still Samurai. The Still Samurai. So cool. I think he's the bomb. Huh. What would a lamer like you know about Still Samurai? Hey, watch that attitude. Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid. Yeah, don't yell like that. I'm only a kid. A kid that needs a belt to their behind. So do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please? I don't know nothing. Looks like a little persuasion is necessary. Maybe a bribe. I got you. I got this. Cody, this look familiar? Hey, you are. You are, huh? You are, ultra rare. That car is really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. I'll give you this if you help me. That's my card. By offering me something I already own, you're in effect teaching the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. He called me dumb one more time, it's gonna be a problem. What do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics? Whatever, I don't need that card. Huh? I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours. What? After I went through all that trouble. If you want to trade, find me a really rare card. Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare? Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. Premium rare. Why do I feel like we're talking about steaks? Let me go. Let me go, because he low-key trying my patience, because I ain't never been called dumb that much by a child, and he about to keep doing it. Let's go outside Studio 1 and go to Studio 2. Oh, Penny's in here. Oh, hi. Hello, what brings you here? Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yes. The, girl with you, doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before? Nope, she's the same as always. Same as always. Okay, whatever you say. Let's talk to you. Let's talk about the fanboy. Have you seen that boy since then? Nope. You missed it, though. The security lady was chasing around after the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad. Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing? She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fist back at the guard station. Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. It's not about Mr. Hammer. Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer? Yes, it's really a terrible loss for the studios. But his popularity had been waning recently, right? That's right. Well, they said that's true, but y'all get the program and the point. Then again, after what happened? After what happened? You mean you don't know about Hammer? No, what? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. What happened? Wait, now you have to tell me. What happened with Hammer? I'm sorry. I'm probably not the one who should tell you. Uh-oh, why do I get the feeling something's being covered up here? Let me show her this card. Do you know anything about this? Hey, there's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set. A complete set? Yeah, a set of one of each card. Huh. Wait. Whoa. That's it. That's the card I need. You don't know how long I've been looking for it. I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am. I need that card. Please, I beg you. Please trade with me. Trade with you? Yes, trade cards. Look, I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card. Trade me Phoenix, take the card. Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? What's everybody get so excited about? Trade. Okay. Really? Thanks. Then this is for you. Okay. And there she goes. Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great? Yeah, it does. Alright, now let's go back to the kid. Toy area, cool. Here, cool. See this card? Yeah, so wait, that's it. That's the last ultra rare premium card I need. Come on, give it to me, please. You gotta give it to me. Wow, I never seemed so eager. Right, okay. How about a trade? You're on. I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magic to boot. No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards. I want information. Huh? Sure? Fine by me. Alright, card dinner. Okay, Phoenix. Let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. Steel Samurai. So, you like the Steel Samurai? He's so cool. I guess. You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life. I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler. You like him too, don't you? Uh-oh, me? Yeah. Love the Steel Samurai. So tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is. His fighting skills. Gotta think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, with Zam. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Check this out. It's my fan album. What's it? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai. I go to every live performance. Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. With Zam. I got them all. I never miss one. A perfect collection. Check it out. My new digital camera. Wow, it's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai. Path to Glory. Ooh. Hold on, y'all. Another tab just opened. Okay. The Steel Samurai always win. Always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another one. Well then, I'm happy to accept. Thank you. Alright, Path to Glory contains photos of every victory seen and every battle the Steel Samurai has won. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life. What happened? You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Cody. Cody. Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto for great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice too. I saw everything. Well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. What you saw? Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2. I had to come in through the woods out back so the old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost though. I was in there for maybe half an hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that, what is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used a samurai spear. Just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that. I see. It must have been hard for you. Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious that you aren't speaking from the heart. Right. Mia? Yes. I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So the only person left who it could have been is Will Powers. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal. I heard everything. This boy here is a key witness. He's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You've got to I forgot how to say that word. Rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I ain't going. Not they dragged him out of here. That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in court. What are we gonna do, Mia? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? I believe he is. Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. Great. Thanks, Mia. See you soon. Alright, to be continued. Let's go ahead and save our progress. Okay. Save it there. Cool. And then day 3 will be a trial. Okay. Alright, you guys. I'm going to end the video right here. So, it's official. There's going to be a part 3 for episode 3. And I think that'll be the final part of episode 3. And then we'll be going into episode 4 for the next video after part 3. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm actually glad, like, despite what happened in part 1 with the whole audio being muted, I'm kind of glad that we didn't go into the trial in part 1 and we were able to get into it in part 2. And we got more information now. So we know who was at the rehearsals, and now we know that the director and the producer were there and the big wigs, and they were very adamant about people not knowing that they were there. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen with that in part 3. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let me know what you thought about this episode. And I will see y'all for trial 3. And look at that. We didn't lose no internet connection while it was thundering. It seems like it calmed down, but it might start back. But fingers crossed it don't come back, because I'm not a storm girly. I'm sorry. But I hope you all enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace, deuces, and love. And I love all my lovelies and my youngins. And that is the end of this video. Deuces.